Hello, coming to you from the World Economic Forum. I'm joined by Samia Bouazza, Group CEO and Managing Director of Multiply Group. Thanks so much for chatting with me today.
Thank you. Thank you for giving us the time.
Of course, it's great to be at the IHC Pavilion, isn't it?
Yes. It's busy. We're meeting so many people.
Now, you've expanded rapidly into various sectors. Tell us about your vision for 2025 and beyond.
Yes, well, as you said, the last 3 years, Multiply Group listed 3 years ago on the Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange. They've been incredible. We've learned so much. We've built a very good team. We've invested in AI. We've acquired a lot of companies. And really looking at this year and for the next 3 years, we have 3 priorities. The first is to continue our investments in the sectors that we are operating in. Mostly these sectors are consumer focused. We're talking about media and wellness. We're talking about driving schools. We're talking about beauty and wellness, driving schools, media, and the new sectors that we're looking at. Secondly, we're also focused on organic growth. We've acquired a lot of companies and succeeded in building a platform. And now what we need to do is to make the most out of those platforms in synergies. We've built critical mass, and now we can focus on digital transformation, synergies, efficiencies amongst those companies. The third really is continue doing what we're doing in terms of assessing how close we are to the mega themes that are shaping our world today. We talk about AI, we talk about transformations in the mobility sector, in media, and really we have a team constantly assessing how well we're doing, how well we're constructing our portfolio around those themes, how are we allocating our capital across in order to keep showing year-on-year growth, EBITDA growth, double-digit hopefully.
And are you going to continue on this path for the next 3 to 5 years? Is consumer still a sector that is top of your agenda? And do we have any big new investments on the horizon?
We do. I need to be opaque about that because they are not yet final, ready to disclose. But yes, we're looking at major deals. One of the things I'm excited about is that we've built really beautiful platforms in our sectors within the UAE. We're market leaders today, and now we're looking globally. So we're looking at, there are a lot of PEs exiting good companies that we would like to own in Europe. There are a lot of companies that can complement what we do in the States, but also in emerging markets. So geographically, we're really starting to expand. Our subsidiaries are starting to expand their operations as they become more mature, as they've, as I said, built that platform. So we do have Multiply Plus. Multiply Plus is our sector agnostic arm. It's more opportunistic. It's the arm where we parked our famous investment in Taka. We've invested 10 billion dirham in 2022. Today, this portfolio has almost tripled. It stands at 25 billion. We've done other sector agnostic minority shareholding investments. Those are a bit more, dividend plays, and we play a less operational role in that arm. So this is to tell you that yes, I do have experts running each vertical. Yes, we continue to focus, but also we have the space to be able to look at opportunities as they come.
And this type of growth cannot come without partnerships. Tell us how you're working with governments, with startups, and with other key players to really drive innovation and to drive sustainable growth. With your company in the UAE and internationally.
The government of Abu Dhabi and the UAE actually have set a very high bar on what they expect from the companies which partner with them across sectors. We work closely with the government through our driving schools and also in media to digitize all their assets, to hyper-target consumer, protect data. So there's a close relation happening specifically in those 2 sectors. Startups are not typically, we don't particularly look at startups. We look for mature companies. When we look at companies to acquire, we look for more cash generating, mature, profitable companies. However, startups are interesting as acquisition at subsidiary level if they provide a service that you don't know how to do in-house, or maybe that could one day do so well that it would put you out of business. So we've done that in the ad tech space, for example, where we've invested in a couple of startups in Silicon Valley, in New York, and we've identified a few companies. Most of the investments were really good, and we brought those technologies to the region, and some didn't work. And that's the thing with startups. So the subsidiaries look at it. At Multiply Group, we look for, you know, larger and more scale and mature companies.
Okay, well, we will watch out for your next big investments.
Yes,
and thanks
please
so much
do.
for chatting with me
Thank you
today.
for having me.